Hello folks, welcome back. It's raining. I've just got back from camping actually, so it's a good job we left when we did because it's chucked down ever since. It's on and off rain here now, so got things to do anyway. I was going to do a little bit more allotment tidy up, but the rain keeps coming on and off, so I'm going to spend the afternoon in the greenhouse. I think got a couple of jobs to do. I'll tell you about that in a minute though. First of all, I'm going to get the kettle on. See you in a bit. Well, it's nice to sit down and have a cuppa, especially after a hard night camping. Yeah, it's on and off rain today, so I'm not sure what I will be doing, but there is one job I will be doing, and that's potting on the overwintering veg that I sowed, the seeds now. I got a comment on the last video from Instaed. I've just wrote it down there just so I wouldn't forget. And he says that I should really pot on them seedlings because they'll start getting too leggy and they'll end up like my turnips did. So that's one job I'm going to do today. I've noticed the garage up the top there sells compost, so I bought a bag of compost, so I'll be getting on with that after my cuppa and all that. There's a couple of other things I want to do as well, and that is, I didn't have my breakfast this morning when we were camping, so I've got my bacon. I'm going to cook it on the Trangia. Now, I'm not being sponsored by Trangia, by the way. I bought this out my own money, and it's a good product. It's a good piece of kit, like I keep saying. So I'm going to cook me bacon on this. But I want to tell you a little story. Who says that? I'll tell you a little story. I'm starting to show my age now, folks. Anyway, I bought myself a gas stove for this because it's better. I tried cooking on the meths and I didn't like it. It made the pan dirty. It was all like soot on the bottom of the pan, so that's no good. So I bought myself a gas connection thing to go on it. That should cook much better. And another thing about this Trangia, not this one, the one I used on camping last time, all I cooked on it was bacon, sausage and egg. And I took it home, washed it, and all of the Teflon coating on the inside come off. I was like, that's not supposed to happen. Well, I didn't think it was supposed to happen. So I contacted Trangia, and it says that it's I don't know. They didn't say anything really. So what I did do is got back in contact with Amazon and says there must be something the matter with a frying pan. I didn't want to send the whole thing back, but Amazon says just send it back, we'll send you another one. And I sent them the email on it at 10:30 at night, and no word of a lie, folks, the new Trangia was there by 1 o'clock the next day. Whole brand new system. So, like I say, I've been cooking on that. I cooked some spam. I cooked some spam on it last night. I don't know. I did make a video. I'm not sure which video will go out first. This one or the camping one. So if you're watching this and I've put the camping video out first, you've seen all this. But anyway, like I say, I'm not sponsored by Trangia. Unlike the cooking that air fryer, the Chefry AFW01, spot on. Anyway, I'm not sponsored by Trangia, but Trekology have kindly sent us a couple of things to have a look at, and they're quite good. I showed them on the camping video, but since I'm here, I'm going to show them again. I'll show this one for now. It's a little portable small table for cooking. It's good. These retail at £25. If you go on the Trekology website, you'll be able to see them. I think they're called Talu Mini Table. And it's amazing how quickly they go up. Watch this. That's it. A little mini table there for camping. It's spot on. And it goes down just as easily as it went up. You do get a carry case with it, but I didn't bring that over. So I'll be using this to help us cook me bacon. I'll show you the other thing later on that Trekology have sent us, because that's quite good as well. But anyway, for now, I haven't got anything else to talk about, so I better crack on. Where's me cuppa? See you in a bit. Well, the sun's trying to get out there, which is good. I might be able to get some cracking on done outside. I want to try and start making a sort of raised bed. I've got that scaffold board. I'm going to fix it into the ground and then work something out from there. Like I say, see how far I get. But I've just noticed before when I come there, the potatoes, the Christmas spuds, have started growing. So that's a good thing. Oh, I nearly disturbed one of the actual chits there. Oh, hey, that soil's really warm, folks. It's a good little start for them there. So I'm pleased that they've come up anyway. I might make some sort of cloche over the top just to give them a bit more help, I suppose, because it is starting to get colder now. These beans here have started to be ate by something. That one's been nibbled off. That one's started growing, but it'll probably get nibbled off. This one over here is the biggest. I'm not too hopeful for these folks. It's too late in the season. It was just a little experiment. These bean plants here are producing more beans. I think I'll have a harvest of them today as well. So while the rain is off, well, it doesn't really make any difference, because what I'm going to do today is in the greenhouse, potting on. So I'll go and get them seeds, put them in the greenhouse, and I'll see you in there. Catch you in a bit. Well, folks, if it doesn't rain again today, I'll eat my hat. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. Just set up in the greenhouse there. I've got everything I need. Nice and warm in here. So I'll set the Trangia up there. Get some bacon on the go. Got some brioche buns, some nice back bacon, smoked, and obviously crisp and dry, and some nice HP sauce to go on the sarnies. Lovely. But anyway, that's not what you're here for. I've got some compost. Peat free, Westlands. That's the only stuff I could get. And as you can see here, these are starting to get a bit leggy, and they've been searching for the light. I've just brought them into here so I can pop them on. So these are the what are these? Can you tell us, folks? I forgot. No. Cauliflower, green calabrese, and the Rudolph broccoli. And it just looks like there's a sign of the primo cabbage coming up, but a bit late. Anyway, I'm going to pot these on. But first of all, because that's a messy job, and my hands are clean, and I'm a bit peckish because I haven't had my breakfast yet. Like I say, I was going to have some bacon this morning, but I didn't. So I'm going to have something to eat now. A nice bacon sandwich. I'll crack on. I was going to say see you in a bit, but I'll not. See you in a bit. Right, before I crack on with me bacon, how could I miss that? I've just banged my head off it. I don't know what the hell's that. Cucumber. must be growing in amongst the grapevine. So I'll harvest that later on as well. But as you can see here, these grapes are all bunching up, ripening nicely there. Nice big size them. Lovely. Right, anyway, baking time. Right, I've just forgot my lighter there. You need one of these if you're going to cook. So, going to get the new gas stove on. It's much easier with these gas stoves. They're the methylated spirits, like I say, far too clotty, and it doesn't burn very good. So that's on there now. Stick the pan on. Got some lovely back bacon here. And this table, folks, it is very handy. I'm not just saying that because I got sent it to try out. It is a good table, and if you do backpacking or bike packing or wild camping or anything like that, it's worth getting one of these. Anyway, let's get this bacon open. Nice bit of back bacon here. While that heats up a bit. Lovely. Right, I'll get some of this in. Get this bacon in. Ready for the sizzle, folks? Oh, my mouth's watering already. As you know, you should always use a plastic spatula when you're using non-stick frying pans. Like I say, the gas is much better. You can regulate the heat instead of having it on just a full blast, you know. Right, we've got 3 slices in there for now. Just turn it up a bit. I'll just have one bun for now and 3 slices in. In fact, I might be able to get another slice in there. How do you like your bacon, folks? I like mine crispy. Not burnt, crispy. Golden brown edge. Golden brown texture like sun. I like it on my bacon in a bun. Haha. We're sizzling away here, folks, now. I should really have some tongs, but I haven't. That's cooking nicely there, folks. Spot on. I'll just put this away. I'll just have one bacon sandwich for now. See if I feel peckish later on, I've got some more. Are you feeling hungry yet, folks? I am. Smell-o-vision. They should bring that out, shouldn't it? Remember them scratch and sniff cards you used to get when you were kids and that? Smells like, I don't know, anything. No, it doesn't. Haha. Aye, scratch and sniff. Easily pleased in them days like. Right, we're almost done there folks, so I'll get the plate ready. See, I'm drooling. Did you see that bit? Drools fly out my mouth there. Yummy! Right, where's that bun? Get the old brioche bun. Just give that a wipe. Excuse the using the t-shirt, folks, but you know. Got a spider or something hanging off my hat there. Right. In fact, I'll just put them on there. And I'll put the bacon on here. So let that pan cool off a bit. I think I've got some kitchen roll here. So I'll give the bacon a bit of a dab off, get the excess fat off there. Then we're ready to go. Yeah folks, that is what I mean by crispy bacon. Lovely. It's amazing how much it shrinks, like, isn't it? It just shows you how much water they put in things these days. Anyway, I should have made a coffee as well to go with this, but I'll do that in a minute. A little bit of sauce on the top, a little bit on the bottom. Bacon. Ah, mouth watering. Now that's what I call a bacon sarnie, folks. Cheers. Mmm. There's me cuppa. I need to swirl my mouth. Sorry about this, folks. Right, that's the bacon sorry done. I'll finish that when I get me cuppa. And then I'll plant on, pot on these overwintering veg. Because now I've got a full belly, a hearty breakfast. Right, see you in a bit. Well folks, I don't have to eat me hat. It is raining now. Got me cuppa anyway. It was a lovely bacon sarnie that, folks. Lovely. Not Well folks, I don't have to eat me hat. It is raining now after all. I've got me cuppa. Cheers. Yeah folks, that was a lovely bacon sarnie. Unlike this compost, which isn't lovely. What can I say? First of all, it's soaking wet. This is the only compost I could get. And I stopped buying this years ago, folks, for this exact reason. I don't really want to risk popping these on in this. It's just really claggy. What I might do is get some out and then see if it'll dry out a bit. But it's terrible, man, terrible. And you know these on the compost bags, you see, with added John Innes. Now they can't use that anymore. They can't say that anymore because the most important ingredient out of the John Innes mix was peat. So if you haven't got peat, you can't use John Innes mix. It's as simple as that. I don't know. Bring back the good old days when we used to get bags of Humax. That was by far the best compost you could buy. It was just lovely stuff. Lovely, fluffy, lovely stuff. Unlike this, which is just, well, I don't know what it is. Peat free, that's what it is. We all know what that's like, folks, but I'll get you a little bit close up there. It's soaking wet. It's not very good stuff either. I don't know why people buy this. I bring back the old Humax. Now I remember years ago I was talking to this bloke who owned a garden centre thing, and he had 2 bags of Humax compost left. I says, are you getting any more of this in? He says, no, that's it. Apparently Humax had been bought out by some other big company, and then that big company got bought out by a Chinese conglomerate, if that's the right word. Conglomerate. There's a word for the day. Conglomerate. Aye, it's all, everything's being owned by China now. And this stuff here, I mean, I don't know. It's the only stuff I've got. So these do need potting on today. I mean, look at the state of my hands. So I'll get some cups. Got plenty of these. Just stick them on there for now. I need to make some holes in them. Have I got anything handy? No, I'll have to go and grab something to make some holes in. But like I say, folks, I'm in 2 minds whether to use this to put on these. What shall I do? I'll tell you what I might do. I'll leave that out there, see if it'll dry out a bit in this greenhouse, and I'll go and see if I can figure out some sort of raised bed type thing next to the fire pit. And then when I come back, hopefully this will be workable. But they shouldn't sell compost like this. That's enough of my ranting on for the day. I'm going to go and crack on outside. See you in a bit. So, like I say, I'm going to try and figure out some raised bed type thing here, because it's almost there really. There's a pile of soil. I'm going to make some like stakes, get them in. And that'll stand up like that sort of thing. So I'm going to crack on with this before it starts raining again. I'll not bother filming it, I'll just crack on. I'll see you in a bit. Right, well, I've just been messing about outside. I've let this dry out a little bit. It's still soaking wet. Well, it just means I won't have to water, I suppose. So I've been filling some cups here with, obviously, with the compost. Make a couple of holes in. Now I know people are going to go, oh, you're not supposed to use polystyrene, it's not good for the environment and all of this. But I got about 1,000 of these and I've got them out of a skip. They were going to get binned because the school says they weren't biodegradable and all that. They weren't good for the environment. So they chucked them in the bin. What, is that good for the environment as well? Like sticking 1,000 cups into a landfill. Anyway, enough of that. So I'm just filling the cups here, making a hole, and I'll have to do these in the lines, like I say, because these are the cauliflower, and that's the green calabrese, and that is the Rudolph broccoli. So hopefully I'll get these out. I'll start with this one out, just for a demonstration. Get my finger underneath there, lift it up by the seed leaf, and hopefully get it out in one piece. There you are. Now, if you can see there, I'm going to bury it right up to the seed leaf there. So it's not going to get too leggy. And this is the part where it's... Sorry folks. This is the part where I would really like to have like Humax. Because this is not very good, folks. Does anybody use this compost, by the way? I used to use it years ago, like I say, but then I found Humax. Put a bit more in there. Gotta be really gentle. You don't want to snap the stem. Right, so that's the first one done. Just like that. So I'll put that on the bench and I'll start doing the rest. I'll not bother filming it like, because I've just showed you what I'm going to do. So I'll just crack on. Go on, I says, I'm not going to film this, man. Go make yourselves a cuppa or something like that and I'll see you in a bit. Are you still here? Must be easily pleased. That's all I can say. No, seriously folks, I'll just stop filming here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oh no, 13 things, well 14 altogether. Phew! 14 plants to pot on here, so I better get cracking. See you in a bit. Right, as you can see there, everything's been potted on. I've labelled everything: Collie, Green Calabrese and Rudolph. Now, I've put them on this shelf in the shed because this is the most full sun that you can get in the garden. So they should do alright in here, hopefully. I took a cutting from the hazel to see if it would root. Nothing's happening yet, so we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, for now I'm going to get the kettle on. So while that's boiling, I'll just quickly show you around of any point of interest in the garden. The blackberries are coming to an end now, and this hebe is still flowering. The rhubarb in the wildlife area has started growing back. Still getting one or two late blooms on the clematis, but I think that'll be it for the rest of the year. The Ergemont russet is doing alright. This bay tree needs cutting back because it's getting too big, but what a magnificent sight in the sun. The leeks are doing alright. The Blue Lake climbing beans are still producing. The cabbages and the kale are still doing fine, and I've just noticed the broccoli has started to produce a second crop. I've started making the raised bed, so that bit of scaffold board is up there, and as you can see, it'll be something like that. I'll backfill when it's all done. But I got a comment ages ago on when I was putting plastic on the wood to protect it. He says, why don't you burn it like with a blowtorch or something? And that's better. Well, just so happens I've got a load of gas left to burn, and I've got one of them flamethrower things, so that's what I'll do. So I'll just leave it like that for now. The Braeburn apples are looking very nice. I'm still getting one or two dahlias. The rose is still producing lovely blooms, as is Annie's rose. The artichoke just keeps on growing. And finally, the grapes, still producing absolutely fantastic bunches of grapes. Lovely. Right, this kettle should be boiled. Right, so I've finished the day as I started it with a cuppa. Cheers! It's like deja vu. Anyway, before I go, I says before I had a couple of things that Trekology sent us. Not only was it this table, which is, it's very good. It's a good table. I'm not just saying it, folks, because I got it for free. It is a good, handy little table. Fits in your bag, no problem. Opens up just like that. Not like that, just like that. Now, I also was sent this, which is very interesting. It's a light for camping, or it'll be good for the allotment actually, because I'll show you what it does. It's got a few different settings. It is actually a rope light, and you get 20 meters. And like I say, it's got a few different settings. There's that one. I've put the lights round. I put the lights all the way around the shelves. Got a disco light thing, and you've got one that fades on and off, just like that. And then you've also got like a light which you can hang in your tent. There's two settings on that as well, and that's very good. You charge it up by USB port, and it tells you how much battery you've got there at the back. It's in full, we're in full power there. And like I say, just charge it up using the USB port. Turns off like that. So thank you Trekology for sending us this. It is a good light, and it will get used in the shed during the winter and on camping trips, no doubt. But if you want to check this out and the table, I'll leave a link in the description for the table. This is a new product, so I don't know if there's a link yet. They've just sent us it to test out, I suppose. So it's really it's a really handy little light. I'll show you the all the way around when it gets dark one day. Well, that's it there, folks. Trekology. I'll try and put a link in the description. But like I say, you get 20 meters of the rope light, which is quite good. These retail for £21, which is, if you think about it, it's £1 a metre plus £1 for like a lantern. So it's not bad really. And the table is £24.99. Like I say, I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out. Go for it. So that's me just about done. I've done what I wanted to do today, and that was plant up them winter brassicas. So there's not much else for us to say, folks. Like I say, I made a video while I was camping, so I'm not sure yet which video will go up first because I need to edit them yet. So until the next time, folks, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. Really does mean a lot. I'll leave you on a bit there, Joe Harp, because some people enjoyed that by the looks of it on the last video I did it. I do read all the comments, folks, and I keep saying this, and I really should try and comment back, but I just haven't got the time. But I do read all the comments, so if you leave a comment, I've read it. Thank you. I'll leave you on a little ditty. If I don't smash me teeth. See you on the next one, folks. See yous. Take care. Bye. How?